collaboration with an NGO called People of the Sun, and they're based in Malawi. That's why it's the Malawi collection, and they're very good in basket weaving, and so we try to work with the techniques that they have and reinvent a little bit, and went already 1 year back. We did our first project together and did our first chairs with them. So they did sort of the seating shell, and then we did the construction in Europe afterwards, so it was sort of a collaboration with both of our knowledge of furniture making, and it was a very fruitful collaboration, so we continued this year, and it's grown a little bit.
No, we also work with one very large sort of more corporate company, and the experience was so impersonal that we thought, okay, if we're just just one kind of a number almost in an Excel sheet, we will look for the opposite. And we were looking for NGOs. We proactively decided this is what we would like to try.
But we already started a project many years back also with a Japanese company where they were trying to revive artisan knowledge and trying to find new products that could bring this old technique into modern times. So that was when we actually first collaborated. It was a project where we designed laptop bags made of traditional kimono fabric, and it was a very beautiful project for us just to go travel to Japan and see all these beautiful techniques, and then have a first small collection, and that's sort of the starting point where all of this connection of artisanal and modern products sort of started for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think we often miss, when we look at design, there is clearly an excessive amount of design out there. So for us, I think we're often missing a haptic touch. We like to connect to materials that are sort of haptic, and at the same time, we also like them to be sustainable. We have a bit of an issue with excessive materials that cannot be recycled, so that's kind of our link to the tradition, and the technology is actually also the other product we're presenting, which is the Sai, which is Shape It Yourself, and it's a little module that you sort of can connect in various ways on your own, at your own creation, more or less.
In the end, we're very
alike,
similar in our approach. We just like exchanging a lot. We just talk, throw things back and forth, and we do work in furniture, but also in interior architecture. So in that sense, Yula is a little bit more the force of having studied architecture, is sort of showing me the way, but it's sort of a thing that we both do now equally, more or less. And the same thing with the furniture. It's sort of a very good collaboration and working.
It's pretty balanced, I think. I mean, when it comes to the spatial design, I don't see a difference between Katja and I. It's maybe just one has a little bit more understanding in the logics of procedure, like building. I have a little more. When it comes to details, certainly you have it more. So I think it's more about the scale or procedures that we maybe are a little bit different, but in terms of the design aspect, it doesn't matter. The scale doesn't matter.
Well, first of all, it's a beautiful venue, and it's very central, and we know that very many people come here, so there would be a lot of public and also people from Salone, from the official Salone, who will be coming by, and so I think the exchange is very active and nice. So it's a beautiful setting, and many people you can talk to, because it's sort of a little bit of a shame if you're in a very central place, but just one street off the central track. That happened to us also, and then you do see that it's a very big difference. Last year was a beautiful also setting here, so we decided if it's possible to join in, and it happened.
Yeah, we're lucky. And also with François Quéré, I think material-wise, I think we do connect. to his exhibition.
Yeah, the theme
the
somehow
pavilion.
fitted well together.
So I think we're on the perfect place. Yeah. Well, I think he was trying. I don't want to talk for him, but I do think he's trying to also bring some of the. I'm looking up because I'm talking about the. Do you want to call it maybe not a roof, but roof structure? And I think he was trying to also with the bushes in the back to bring some African components. Is how I see it, and so it works well with us, with our stuff, I think.